Everybody, it's Coffee Morning with Karlos, where I talk about a game based upon top secret criteria whilst drinking my morning coffee until my cup is dry. Today we're going to be playing Sproggiwood. It is a indie strategy game from Freehold Games that was released on the 24th of October 2014. Finland seems like a pretty cool place, and not just because the average temperature in February is -6 degrees Celsius.
Tonight's forecast, a freeze is coming.
Not content with producing footballing hero Jari Litmanen, speedy Brum Brum driver Kimi Räikkönen, and Darude of Sandstorm fame, the world's top exporter of kaolin-coated paper was also the birthplace of some sweet pagan mythology that now forms the inspiration behind the story of Sproggiwood, a roguelike game with cartoonish graphics where you fight against uppity mushrooms and giant toads. Sproggiwood is one of those games that always pops up for a decent price during Steam sales and sits there looking all like... I look okay, but I also look kind of like a mobile game, which is problematic for a lot of PC gamers, myself included. We don't like our lazy mobile ports, no siree. Its colourful and chunky sprites are charming enough to be memorable. And so, after a few times of seeing Sproggiwood in the special section, I decided to pull the trigger on it. Now I can tell you without reservation that Sproggiwood is alright and worth it just fine at about £2 or so. At £11, however, you would have to be seriously in need of some turn-based rambling, as well as very forgiving of idiosyncrasies and a frankly lazy mobile port user interface. Sproggiwood starts off simple. You've got your little farmer man and you move him around the screen one square at a time. Step on pots and chests to collect the goodies inside. Periodically you'll encounter enemies. They move one square when you move one square. You collide with them to fight, dealing damage simultaneously. Kill a few jellies and whatnot and you'll accrue enough experience points to level up, which means unlocking special abilities for your guy. Judicious use of your abilities is the key to victory, since they allow you to lay traps, attack from range, nullify damage and so forth. Eventually you must find the exit to the current floor and you'll progress to the next until eventually you reach the boss, whom you must knock off in order to win the day and return back to your village. For some reason you don't get to keep equipment that you find in dungeons. Rather, anything you find is usable for the current level and then unlocked in the shop to buy as a permanent upgrade option. The amount of gold you get is pretty small, and the various upgrades you can buy are numerous, so you either have to grind repetitions of levels to get the cash you need, or spend real money to... No, sorry. Actually, there are no microtransactions in Sproggiwood. But the mobile aesthetic and repetitious nature of the game feels like there is a space for them. Interestingly, the app version of Sproggiwood is paid for and doesn't include microtransactions either. I guess that this is a roguelike and repeating runs is the order of the day, but here replaying the same levels doesn't allow for enough variety of encounters to make that experience worthwhile. On PC, given the vast amount of better options available to you, I think this is inessential to your library. It might actually have a better home on your mobile device where its bite-sized and more simplistic gameplay might be a more suitable platform. Oh, and for some reason this game hates mushrooms. I don't know why, maybe it's a Finland thing. Thanks ever so much for watching today's video on Sproggiwood. I hope very much that you have enjoyed it, and if you have, please do not hesitate to leave a like somewhere where you found this video, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.